everything changes.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my first official video not being in nursing school. Today's video is going to be a Q&A about nursing, whatever. I did a poll on my Instagram, or not a poll, what's it called? Oh my god. There's like 5 birds that keep like going in and out of my patio. Hold on, let's see if I can show you. They like keep flying in and out of here, and Miko is literally freaking out. There's a bird right there and she's freaking out. So hi, yes, we're back. I did a question thing on my Instagram. If you're not following that, you should follow that. It's called @NewNurseAdventures. So make sure you're following that. I like post a lot on there about what I'm feeling, you know, nursing wise, and like I'm studying for the NCLEX now, so I've been talking about it on there a little bit, so make sure you're following it. Also, I'm doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway because I finally hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank you to all of you, and hello to all you new people, by the way. I hit 1,000 subscribers, so all the rules and everything for the giveaway are on my Instagram, but you win. If you win that giveaway, you get this lovely planner. It's for July 2019 through June 2020, so it starts soon and it's for a full year. And then you get not 1 but 2 pairs of compression socks. Came in a 3-pack and I kept the 3rd, so we can be matching. So yeah, all the rules and everything for that are on my Instagram, so I will link that down below for you guys. Now let's get on into the question and answer thing type of deal. A lot of people wanted, I had one girl who just said she wanted more on accelerated nursing and everything like that, so I have a few questions about that, so I'll kind of just incorporate that into that. Katie Kerman Bistfolo, and she asked me a few questions. They all were pertaining to ABSN. She asked, is it as hard as it seems? I'm gonna say no, with a grain of salt, because if I tell you it's not gonna be hard and you go into it thinking it's not gonna be hard, then it's gonna be hard. But I went into it thinking, oh my god, this is literally going to be the death of me, and it wasn't that bad. So I would say it's probably more difficult than a traditional nursing program, but going into it knowing it's going to be difficult helped and made it seem less difficult, if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, I'll clarify that, let me know. But like, also, like I've said before, my first 5 weeks were at farm and path in 5 weeks, so that was stressful and so chaotic, and that was like the epitome of what I thought nursing school was going to be like, and then the rest of it was like easier than that, so it felt easy. I don't know. So yeah, yes and no. Yes and no. She also asked why I decided to do an ABSN rather than a 4-year BSN, and I do have a video about my like nursing school journey and how I came to where I am today. So I wasn't pre-nursing when I started college, and about my sophomore year is when I switched to pre-nursing, so then I had like a year and a half of prereqs, and by then I couldn't apply until my junior year. So if I had gotten in, I would have started my senior year, and I still would have been done at the same time. But I didn't get into the traditional program when I applied. So I had 1 year of school left, and they were coming out with this new accelerated program. So I finished my first degree and applied and got accepted into the accelerated program. So I didn't really choose it. It wasn't my first choice. It's just what happened and how I ended up where I am. But I'm glad that everything happened the way that it did. The next question is by Jamie Hansen. She actually has 2 questions. The first question is, how many hours a week did you work during the program / how did you pay for things? How did I pay for things? Well, number one, student loans. I'm in so much debt. Yay. Number two, it's highly, highly recommended that you don't work during the accelerated program. I'm potentially going to disagree with that because I think a majority of people in my program were able to work at least 8 hours a week. Some people chose not to at all, which is like fine. The first part of the program I did not work, and I wouldn't have been able to work with farm and path, but during the rest of the summer I probably could have made it work. I have a job at a daycare, an at-home daycare, and the owner is really, really flexible, and she works with me a ton, and she's super flexible, so I can be like, hey, I can work this week, do you need me to come in at all, does anyone else want a day off? Like, so I never had a consistent work schedule, which was nice because I picked up when I could, and if I couldn't, it wasn't the end of the world. Yeah, so student loans was the biggest thing that helped me pay for things. I also didn't spend money. Like, I am honestly so cheap now that it's almost to a fault. I was so conscious of what I was spending money on because I had literally like a limited income. So yeah, student loans and 8 hours a week. I would say if you are starting an accelerated program, I would start it, see how that goes, then decide if you can work or not. I wouldn't completely dismiss it and not work it all, and I also wouldn't start the program while you have a job. If you have to work, you'll make it work. I know you will. That's you do you. It's honestly up to you. Jamie also asked, what was the most efficient way to study? Oh, and she just started the UW Oshkosh Accelerated Program. That program is online, and if I wouldn't have gotten into mine, I would have applied to it. So congratulations, that's awesome. The most efficient way for me to study, I kind of didn't figure out until like my last semester. What worked best for me, and I have videos of me doing this, like putting it into practice, was going through the learning objectives and learning outcomes of each unit and focusing on those more than all the details, because you're never gonna know everything and it's impossible to know everything, and you're gonna set yourself up for failure if you expect to know everything. So what I would do is I would take those learning outcomes, I would go through the class notes, the notes that I took in class, and the PowerPoints and readings and whatever, and I would compile it all into a document. I would type it up, and then I would take the typed up document and I would write it all down into like a fancy, I think I have examples of it. I have an example. So I would put it into a kind of outline like this. So I would have like the different categories and whatnot. And once I figured out that that worked for me, it was like smooth sailing from there. The next question is from S_RB34, and she says, when am I taking my NCLEX? Well, your guess is as good as mine because I still have not gotten my ATT yet. I have not been able to schedule it yet. If you don't know, I'm going to Mexico June 7th through the 15th, and I really, 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 really hope that I can take it before then, because that would be really nice to not have to worry about that while I'm on vacation. However, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Yesterday, my school sent us an email saying that they had verified our graduation and whatever, so their like part is done. So now the state said that it's 7 to 10 business days for them to communicate with Pearson, and then after that they'll give me my ATT. But 7 to 10 business days is next Friday all the way to next Wednesday, like the week after Wednesday, and it's the week after Friday that I leave. So like if I find out on Wednesday that I can take it the next day, I will, because I'm ready. I've been studying, like I'm prepared. I just want to get it over with, and I don't want it to like sit in my mind and wait and wait and wait while I'm on vacation, and then probably a week after to like refocus my mind onto the NCLEX. So yeah, I don't know when I'm taking it yet, and to be honest, I probably won't announce when I'm taking it until after I've taken it and passed it. So if you want to know, head over to my Instagram, like I said before, because I'll definitely post about it there before I am able to make a video here, especially if I take it right before I go on vacation. Also, I will have like a whole video on how I'm preparing for the NCLEX. I'm kind of filming as I'm going, just to like show you where I'm at with all that. The next question is from Missy Ross 43, and she said, did you find clinicals help you decide where you wanted to work, or did you already know? No, clinicals didn't really help me because I was not able to put any preference into my clinicals. I was on cardiac unit twice, then a med surg unit. It did help me know that I'm interested in cardiac, but that's not where I'm going right now. Then my J term, I was at a small hospital. I did med surg. I had 1 day in labor and delivery. I was at Head Start, and then I was on an ICU. So I'm working in postpartum, if you were not aware of that. And what helped me decide was actually shadowing and going in and working with labor and delivery nurses and shadowing them and seeing what they do. I was always between that and pediatrics, but definitely shadowing was what helped me like fully decide that I wanted to do labor and delivery / postpartum. So yeah, no, not in my case, but yours might. Why not? And then the last two questions are by the same person. Her name is NN. I can't pronounce it. I'm so sorry. You're just gonna get a little post right here. She said, out of a scale of 10, how hard is nursing school and studying? 9.5. It's not 10. Cause I feel like med school and like law school and stuff are probably more difficult. I think it was very manageable for me. And her second question is, what did your nursing program look like prerequisites? That's a good question. So my nursing program is concept-based, was concept-based. I'm not in nursing school anymore, so I feel like I have to talk about it in past tense. My nursing program was concept-based. So, wait, back up, prereqs. I don't fully remember exactly what I had to take. I know it was the basics, same as the normal nursing program. Chemistry, basic math, anatomy, phys, microbiology, and then I had to have a degree for my nursing program. So all of those were already covered with that. I don't remember. It's been forever. And then, so my nursing program, like I just said, is my nursing program was concept-based. There we go, past tense. So I still don't really understand what that means. Basically, we didn't have Med Surg 1, Med Surg 2, Advanced Med Surg, OB, Peds. It's really hard to explain, honestly, guys. Like, I don't even fully understand what just happened. Yeah, if you literally Google UW-Madison Accelerated Nursing Program, you can find the program plans if you're really interested in seeing the classes that I took. But honestly, I don't really understand it. So that is it for all the questions that you guys sent me. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. So if I do this again, or if I do question and answers on my Instagram, you guys can check it out and get all your questions answered. Wow, I said that a lot. Don't forget to enter my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm really excited for it because I feel like it's a cool thing to hit 1,000 subscribers. So now that I have, it's like I want to give to you guys. Like, yes, thank you. Let me thank you. So don't forget to check that out on Instagram, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.